You remember District 9? It came out all the way back in 2009 and was directed by sci-fi director Neil Blomkamp, starred a whole bunch of pretty good but underrated actors, and would go on to be a massive hit. And by all means, it deserved it. District 9 has such a unique and intriguing premise that it is almost impossible to not immediately be captivated by this terrifying world. If you haven't seen District 9, the basic premise, and I'm just paraphrasing because there's a lot going on here, is basically 30 years ago an alien ship crashed onto Earth in Johannesburg, and instead of them being these super advanced technical marvels, they were these nasty, barely sentient bug things called prawns.
Oh my god.
And then Wikus Vandermeer, one of the head dudes involved with monitoring the prawns, ends up slowly becoming one due to a freak accident. From there, the movie focuses on Wikus and a highly intelligent prawn he befriended named Christopher Johnson trying to find a cure. Now, if you haven't seen District 9, I promise you I'm not doing this movie justice, so just go and watch it. But if you have seen the movie, you know that a sequel was heavily implied at the end of District 9. There's literally a mini plot synopsis and a title for the sequel that they give you in the finale. They even throw in a date for when the next movie should come out, that being sometime in 2012. Well, it's 2022, a whole 13 years after the original's release, and what do you know, still no sequel. Now you might be thinking, well, the movie probably didn't get received too well, so of course there wouldn't be a District 10. Well, you're wrong. The movie got at least decent reviews from nearly everyone, with actually intelligent people recognizing it for the modern masterpiece that it actually is. And with a budget of nearly $30 million, which is typically considered a micro budget for a movie this ambitious, the film made $211 million at the box office. So what the fuck, Blomkamp? Where the hell is District 10? Well, it turns out there's actually a reason for why we haven't seen a sequel yet. You see, even before District 9 got released, District 10 was being planned. The movie was super personal to Blomkamp, and if District 9 was successful, he was planning on going back to visit this world again. Even still, he won't shut up with hints and teases that a sequel is coming eventually, with no actual or direct information regarding it. But all you really need to do is look down Blomkamp's catalog and you begin to notice a pattern that may give you a hint towards why a sequel hasn't been greenlit so far. You see, District 9 was Blomkamp's first film and easily his best. His next movie, Elysium, did slightly worse commercially, just maybe breaking even at the box office, with way worse reviews than District 9 though. And then Chappie came out and did even worse than Elysium, both critically and commercially. And then we get to 2021. Blomkamp releases his fourth movie entitled Demonic, and it fucking sucks. It is an absolute embarrassment of a flop, and has terrible reviews all around, with a whopping 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, I haven't seen Demonic, so I can't speak for it, but based on trailers, I can kinda get the point and see what people are saying. But it just seems like with each film Blomkamp directs doing worse than the previous, it's almost like he's lost some credibility as a director, which sucks because I've seen Chappie and Elysium, and while they're both not great or anything, they're certainly worth watching at the very least. The real question is, will District 10 ever get made? And as far as I can tell you, yes, and hopefully. The most recent news was in May 2022 when Blomkamp spoke with Dexerto and claimed District 10 was being worked on at the moment, and more information should be coming soon. And while yes, this is all the same stuff we've heard from Blomkamp before over the years, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that this is the most serious his statements have ever been, up until this point at least. With all of his films after District 9 being such big disappointments, Blomkamp is due for a win. And what better way to ensure that than by making a sequel to your most successful film that you've apparently spent the last 13 years perfecting the script for. While it probably won't be releasing anytime soon or anything, Blomkamp would have to be stupid to not eventually go back to this weird and captivating world he created. So hopefully District 10 comes sooner rather than later, and the wait was worth it in the end. Wikus is probably going to be pretty pissed you made him wait 13 years instead of 3 though. Go ahead and like and subscribe and give me a comment telling me what you think District 10 is going to be about. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. With all that being said, I've been Cole45. See you next time.